Coach.
Let me start it, Jack.
Yeah, watch a good
Good
start.
Tuesday, great weather. Appreciate thank the good Lord for that, like always. And just a good Tuesday, getting our assignments down. Got a big one this week versus an opponent that's a really good opponent. It's a lot like us that you could change one possession in about 3 or 4 games, and they've got a great record just like we do. They're growing in year 2 of their program like we are, and so it's a great opportunity for us. We're grateful for that opportunity, and we're excited about going over there. So with that, I'll open it up.
Coach, after watching some of the film of the game, what were some of the things you saw that was good from last week and some things you saw that was bad?
Yeah, so good. Defensively, we were really good in our third downs. We had good communication. We did some good things right there. After the long run early, we really didn't allow them to run the ball at all. We take that 70-yard run off their rushing totals. We pretty much stoned the run the rest of the game. The bad was, defensively, the big plays, giving up the explosive plays. We missed some tackles, which is uncharacteristic for us. Offensively, we really moved the ball and controlled the clock. We had 21 first downs. We had, time of possession. We were good in our conversions. When you add our third and fourth down together, we were over 50%. The bad is we didn't make explosive plays. We had opportunities there, and we didn't make them. And we can make those plays. Special teams, we were pretty good in every area except kickoff cover. We've been good at that all year, but kickoff cover, we allowed them to return 2 kicks out to past the 35, and they happened to score on both those drives. So, you change a play or two here or there, we win a big game. And, like I said, that's where we're at. We've got to fix those issues. And that's what I just told the players. I'm grateful for the problems we've solved in a short amount of time here. We've solved a lot of problems. We came here, there was a lot of problems to be solved. I'm also grateful for the endurance we've had to push through problems that aren't solvable yet. With a great attitude. And we're in a situation this week where we've got to solve some more problems, and we got to find a way to win. And we got to get over this next hump. And so that's what we're looking forward to doing.
Recent past, last game's not been a big deal here recently. Big game Saturday on the table for you guys.
I appreciate you bringing it up, Glenn, because when we came here, everybody said, Coach, how quick do you want to win a championship? How quick do you? I said the first step for us as a program is to play 12 games that matter again. We haven't done that in a long time here. And now we've done it. Like, we're on game 12, and the 11th game mattered, the 10th game mattered, the 9th game mattered, and this 12th game sure matters. And so that is a great step forward in our program to get to game 12 and for game 12 to matter. And, so that's huge for us. Obviously, we're excited to get to that point, but we need to win. We need to get over this hump and win a game. You know what I'm saying? And we need to do that for our fan base. We need to do that for our administration. We need to do that for these seniors. And, and everybody that's affiliated with this program. Is it the be-all, end-all? No. We got a long way to still go regardless. We got to recruit, develop, and keep going, but we need to get this done.
Coach,
you go ahead, Jackson.
How have the players responded to that challenge of Saturday being so big?
Oh man, I think our kids, y'all come to every practice. They're the same, man. They love each other. They play hard. They're hurting when there's a play to be made and they can't make it. When you're good but not great, your opportunities are less than if you're great. So when we have opportunities, we have to make them. Whereas great teams have more opportunities. It's not that they make every play. Nobody plays a perfect game, but you have more opportunities the better you are. And right now, sometimes our opportunities are limited because we're limited in some spots. And we've got to capture that and take advantage of those. And we got to create more opportunities. And we can. There's things we can fix and do better on. And the things we can, we've got to do better at.
Coach, obviously there's a lot of talk about a bowl game and all that stuff. Just how important would those extra practices be for y'all?
Be huge. We got 71 freshmen and sophomores, so obviously that would be huge. Mm-hmm. Huge, and there's not a lot. You ain't got to spend a lot of time explaining it. It's just more practice for young kids, and so that would be huge as well.
How about the situation with Janari? Obviously didn't play Saturday. What does he look like for this week?
Yeah, Janari's going to play, and and so. He's coming off that concussion. We got him back in practice, and he's back to himself. It was good to get Caston back. Caston looked like himself last week. I think Janari will be himself this week as well. We're excited about having him back, not just on offense, but also in the kicking game.
What about Kenyon Clay? I know his red shirt could be gone if he plays.
We're not going to play. Yep, we're not going to play. Yep, a great young player, going to be a great talent. You know, so we're not going to play him. We're going to save his red shirt, and he understands that. And he is a great young kid that is going to be an awesome player for this program.
Speak a little to how Trey graded out for that game. Made some big throws, missed some big throws, protected the football for the most part.
Yeah, you know, there's some plays he'd like to have back, you know, and there's some plays that he made. You know, he made some really big throws in critical moments to get us in position, some third down slants, the deep ball to Brownlee that could have been big. You know, he missed a throw or two. You know, he didn't play perfect, but nobody does. But he's a tough guy and a winner, and we'd like to I think his eyes weren't quite as good this week as last week, not as fast with his movements, and he'll correct that. I think he'll play good this week.
Can you speak a little bit to what y'all expect from ULM's defense?
Hey, line, they're everywhere, man. You know, Coach Koenig is one of the all-time great D coordinators in the history of football. Man, he's been around forever. Know him, go way back with him, got great respect for him. They're everywhere, trying to create havoc and disruption, and they line up everywhere, so a lot of different looks, a lot of moving pieces, and you know, man, we got to protect the football and go over there and do what we're supposed to do.
You speak on Dejon Richard entering the transfer portal?
Nah. We you know, nah.
More of a walkthrough practice today. Can you talk about maybe why you went in that direction, and then what did you see from your guys today?
We've been hitting all year. We're extremely physical. We're at the point in time where we just got to get our assignments and do our job and love on each other, be grateful for each other, and go over there and spill it for each other one more time. Playing hard is not an issue. We spill it. We love each other. We're physical. We got to make sure we know what we're doing and get it done.
Have any big plans for Thanksgiving this week?
Man, just love on these kids, be with them, you know, and spend a lot of time with them, you know, and because there's a lot of these seniors that really mean a lot to me. They've done so much for this program. You know, these seniors won't go down in history with like that 97 bunch and all that because, you know, they didn't win as many games, but golly, guys, you cannot have a more miserable college experience than what those kids had to go through. And they stuck through it and they stayed. And this university needs to be, our fan base ought to be very appreciative of them, and we need to try to get a win for them.
Y'all got a big feed plan for the guys?
We're going to feed here, but we got so many local kids. What I actually do is you know, I don't believe there's any such thing as forced fun, you know, so we got so many local kids. What we tell them is if you can go home and take one of your teammates with you, do it. You know, Ty Keys is from Taylorsville, Chandler Pittman's from McGee, Cooley's from Shabuta. You know what I mean? Cade Shepard's from Flora. You know, like Markel McLaurin's from Collins. Like, man, go home and take somebody with you. You know what I mean? And be around family and love on each other. So we'll have a deal here, but I don't make them stay. I let them go home, and then we'll be back Friday morning with just the travel squad, and we'll practice, and we'll get on that bus and head to Monroe.
Anything else?
Thanks,
Appreciate it.